This is going to be a quick homemade DVD update for well, either I think the other disc was the bonus but only if it's a rewritable disc. This is actually a quick homemade DVD update for August 8th, 2025. Here it is. Here's a homemade DVD I made recently. Except this is actually not still uses the original contents, but it's actually the 2004 DVD of Thomas and Friends No Surprise, my homemade 2025 reprint. Yeah, I just finally have another Thomas DVD to my collection. But if I had most copies, I made a lot. When I added an update version of my Thomas DVDs I made recently as of summer of this year, they're all my homemade copies, still use the original contents. And don't worry, you guys, it's not the fan-made one. Doesn't use the fan-made version. It still uses the original DVD content. Still uses the 2003 DVD. I'll show you for proof. I'll show you for proof how it worked. It did work without any problems at all. Because sometimes when it burned, it will have issues for other DVD files. Yeah, you see it works. Yep, I didn't press pause or anything. It looks like it's actually a real cop. It still uses a real deal content, DVD content, not the my fan-made one. It's not my homemade copy. It still doesn't have my fan-made content. So, well, when I could make homemade DVDs by my own, I could use my DVD recorder only. I can only use my DVD recorder to do that. See, it plays like a real thing. This is an ISO file copy instead of just my family one. Well, for some reason this menu allows to fast forward. See, this is real, you guys. I don't have Snowy Surprise, but now I do. Thanks for me burning the disc. Yep, it's a real deal. It still uses the original content. No joke, you guys. Like, I made other copies as well, except what I'm going to do except for that, these two things besides, well, the real contents, well, I had to use my homemade copy only instead. My homemade family version, well, kind of, a little bit. Well, it looks like almost the same DVD content, but it's actually my homemade reprint copy of, it is actually called Thomas and the Special Letter. Well, sadly, this is not the real DVD content. Still, it's a different content with my homemade Connection Ubi logo. And it looks like the real menu, but see, it allows to pause it. It's not the same content, it's completely different. Well, because this one has no menu. For some reason, this is what happens when I put a non-finalized DVD plus RW disc on a DVD recorder. Well, I did finalize before I added something again, because it allows the chapters. I did edit the chapters on my DVD recorder. It's a good thing. It plays. It's not low quality. Well, it is kind of high quality. Well, it's actually a DVD file that was taken. It was taken from a video file from the USB drive from my Sony Blu-ray player, and I just downloaded that video file from Internet Archive. And the warning screen and the Anchor Bay logo was taken from my home 2005 DVD of James Learns a Lesson I used, which is actually my homemade ISO file copy, which doesn't all work on DVD players. See, I added it. There's no menu. When I press menu, there is no DVD menu. This is actually my homemade copy. Now there is no finalized DVD menu. I thought I decided to have it without the menu, but it'll be very difficult to burn a disc make a copy of. See, this is my homemade logo. Oh, in case you're wondering about this logo, this is not real, it's fake. It's actually a fan-made one. And in case you're wondering about this logo, you guys, what I drew, it's actually a piece of, my drawing of a piece of Connect, from K'NEX. I call it, instead of an X, I put it K instead, Connect. I don't know that's a word, it's actually a gibberish a word. I think I made it up since I believe like 2013, 14. That'll be my own company actually. And the Ubi logo right here. Or I call it my homemade Ubi logo. I didn't make up Ubi. Originally it was based on a TV series from that was on Noggin or Nick Jr. With Ubi, Uma, Grandpoo. I said this is Ubi logo. I thought this is my homemade Ubi logo company, homemade DVD. So I thought I could do my homemade copy instead. Since I don't have Thomas's special letter, because I was going to collect all my classic Thomas DVDs so yeah. Anyways, so yeah. I was going to collect a lot more Thomas DVDs. I have a lot of Thomas DVDs. This is not homemade. When you see if it's not homemade, you can see if that's just the real arting. This is the real copy. Most copies are uses the original contents, but there's the regular DVD contents plays like the originally. But I don't think this is. It does say Thomas and Friends, but it's not Thomas and Friends. It doesn't have Thomas and Friends. I don't think. This is actually a blank disc of Trackside Tunes. I think I'm about Planet Burn maybe on Saturday. So yeah, and yeah. But I still have a Trackside Tunes on my DVD file on my SD card. That I think I did record it, make a homemade DVD. I thought I just lost the reliable. I can't remember what DVD plus OW. It's hard to explain. But yeah, that's a homemade DVD update. Thanks for watching. Peace.